Hey all, Tom Moran here from Tom's Big Spiders. This one's going to be a rare rehousing video. I don't do a lot of these because, truth be told, when I get a new box in, I'm focused more on getting them open, making sure everybody's okay, and getting them rehoused. And I usually get them on a work night, so I'm kind of tired and not really camera ready. But in this case, I'd mentioned on my podcast I was getting some for my birthday and said I might put up the video. The other thing is, I know these guys are expensive. This is a pretty impressive box. Just know that it's one that I have saved up for. Billy's got me some for my birthday, and I've traded for, and I haven't gotten any in a long time. So I don't ever want it to be like a brag session, like, look what I got. It's never about that, and I don't ever want it to appear like that. For me, it's more about sharing what I'm excited about. And for some of you guys, knowing that I have them and that I'll be doing husbandry videos on them might make you a little more likely to purchase some of these species in the future. So that's more what it's about, and kind of why I don't do a lot of them. Plus, there's enough people doing unboxing. Let's call it as it is. So anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get on into the actual unboxing video and see what I got for my birthday this year. All right, this is going to be a rare unboxing video. I don't do a lot of these because honestly, usually I get a box in and I just want to get the things resituated. However, I did mention on my podcast that I had a box coming in that's kind of a combination of some stuff I traded for, some stuff I ordered, and some stuff Billy is getting me for my birthday. So full disclosure, actually two full disclosure things. Number one, Billy already opened this box. One of my dogs farted and I'm trying to talk through it, and it's literally, you can chew it. It's so bad right now. So I want credit for being able to do this with the smell that is coming out from underneath the table. But anyway, Billy did already open this up because she picked it up earlier this morning. She took the heat pack out. One of the things you want to be careful of is when you ship and the weather's a little warmer, if you leave the heat pack in there and keep it in a warm room, that heat can really build up. And then number two, it's not so much a review because everybody knows I've been ordering from Tanya at Fear Not for years, and I count her as a friend of mine now. So I want, full disclosure, she is a buddy of mine, and we've done a lot of business over the years. We've even hung out before. So I want to make that very, very clear because I don't want people thinking, yeah, of course he's giving a good review because he's friends with him. No, I give good reviews because I've ordered from her for years without incident, and the majority of people that I send her way, I get glowing reviews back from her, so I know they're taken care of. So with that said, I'm not sure what's in here. This is going to be kind of a surprise for me as well. I've already gotten a heads up that there are probably more spiders than I anticipated I was going to get. My God, the dogs are rancid. I couldn't even, I was going to try to play it off, but I was like not breathing through my nose. Ooh, and it's one of the nice things. Thank you, Billy, for happy birthday, Tom. So I won't tell anybody I'm obviously in my 30s.
You have a 24-year-old.
I was a naughty kid. Oh man, look at this. We got happy birthday. Oh, and a bow and everything. Go ahead and open this up. And we've got some paper. And this is where the heat pack would have went. Man, these foam boxes are redonkulous. They're redunkus. Okay, all right, we got some. Here we go. And there are a lot. This is a lot more than I anticipated. Tonight on Hoarders. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. All right, so here we go. We got an M. robustum. We got Phormictopus Cochleus vorax, which I am so excited to get one of those because obviously I collect all the Phormictopus species. We've got C. species Puebla. Oh, I was actually looking at those. I can't see the first part of it.
It's on the actual packing slip because it's.
Is it?
One was for me. One of them was for me.
Cotzleteliana species Puebla. I'm going to have to ask Alex from Tarantula Haven how to pronounce that because I just put a video up and I butchered Tleetl and people informed me, which I should have known. Alex did a video on how to pronounce it, so I'm going to go ahead and ask him how to pronounce it so I don't look like an idiot. Brachypelma smithi because I have Hammerai, another Phormictopus Cochleus vorax. Can't wait for those are the ones that eat snails, but they will eat crickets. I've had people contact me, where can I get snails? I want to get one of these. Megaphopelma robustum, M. robustum, Pseudohopalopus species Columbia. Oh, fantastic. Birupes. Oh, my Lord. Simoror. Yep, that one. I'm not even going to try that. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, my Lord. Well, we're going to be doing some rehouses later. Idiothelimira, I know that one. I had one of these years ago and actually caught some footage of mine trapdoor feeding. Haplopelma species Bachma, had those on my list for a long time. That was a good call. Pseudohapalopus species Columbia. Brachypelma amelia, I'm embarrassed to say I don't have one of those. I kept passing on them. Pseudohapalopus species Columbia. Birupies Simorock, that is Simoroxiogorum. Simoroxiogorum.
Yes.
So I'm super stoked about those. And Brachypelma smithi, formerly Anitha. So a huge, how many do we got here? Because I think if I remember correctly, I asked for 4. So this is quite the surprise. So a huge batch. We will probably do a rehousing for some of these. I won't do all of them because it'll be the longest rehousing video ever. But I have had people lately ask me how to go and rehouse the slings because sometimes those can be more trouble than the adults. So we'll get some of these species in here and get those situated. So thank you to Billy. Huge thank you to Billy for the birthday present. I'll have to figure out which one she got me and I'll list it. And then some of these I asked for. And then thank you, Tanya, because obviously Tanya sent some birthday surprises in here as well. So huge batch. Can't wait to rehouse these guys. And then even better, grow them up and talk about them later on. Are we on?
We're on.
All right. All right, so now it's time to rehouse these guys. This is one of these rare situations where I wasn't sure what I was getting completely. I knew kind of what I had asked for some things, but Billy got me some stuff. And then Tanya sent a couple amazing things. So I kind of set up a bunch of enclosures. I did a video ages ago that I was going to show how to prepare for a shipment. And one of the things I talked about was having a bunch of different sizes ready just in case what you were expecting isn't what you got. So a lot of times you'll picture a 1/2-inch spider being bigger than it is, and you set up a bigger enclosure and you realize it's a lot smaller. So to have a lot of things ready. Unfortunately, that was one my son Roan taped, and he had allergies and sniffed through the whole thing, so we never put it up. But sometimes we break it out and I just make fun of him for it. He's not down here, is he? All right, he watches the videos, so he sees all these eventually. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start off by rehousing the ones Billy bought me first, and we're going to do like one of each because I've got multiples here. And we will start off with, where's the, we'll do B. Smithy. We'll start with an easy one. So I believe these guys are like 3/4 of an inch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is going to be like the biggest thing we rehoused today, I think. Now we've got some here that are absolutely tiny, 1/8 of an inch. And I was just corresponding with a keeper the other day who was explaining that she's freaked out by the smaller slings. I am also freaked out by the smaller slings. I have to say I have a hard time spotting them, and I tend to obsess over them more than I do some of the larger ones. And I will say when I found out that these B. Smithy were already well established, I was quite happy because these guys take forever to grow out. All right, we're going to go ahead and try to prod this one out. It's going to be one of these days, huh? And be very careful when pulling these things out because sometimes what happens is you pull it and it basically twists and it can constrict and kill the spiderling. You want to be very careful with that. And I'm going to touch them barely with this. There we go. Oh man, those are very well established. I'm going to switch the brush here so I'm not poking it in the butt. Normally I would not use something that pointy, but I do have very good fine motor control.
Oh, he's so cute.
All right, here we go. Get up, new home. And these are the little larger matchbox cases that I have a bunch of my things. All my Faunopelma species are in these. They grew on me. And we're going to go ahead and take the label and stick it right on the side of here. So one down.
I was literally just going to do that.
I can't even count anymore. I was teaching math today, and I kept doing it. And it's driving my kids nuts. Like it's stuck in your head. All right, so we'll try to do something a little different. We'll do the, oh yeah, I'm kind of excited about this one. Now these here are the, what are they, 2.2 ounce, 2 ounce deli cups. I like these for teeny tiny slings. They have some room. We'll see how small this one really is. If it's as small as I think it is, I may end up putting in something even smaller. I like to be able, for the smaller slings, I like to be able to keep track of where they are. That's the toughest thing for me, is when you open this out, you'll see the really teeny tiny ones sometimes are actually sometimes smaller than the grains of dirt you have in here. So let's see how teeny tiny this is. And unfortunately, I had a stressful day.
Oh, do you want to name the species?
Oh, that's right. We have the Cotstetliana species Puebla. Cotstetliana. That sounds like one of those Aztecian names. Again, I'm going to reach out to my... Oh, okay. No, that's not bad at all. All right, I can deal with that. That's not an eighth of an inch. That one's probably a half inch. Well, this is the one I read, and it was a half inch, right? I'm a ding-dong. It's been a long day. Long day. Oh, you going to come out? There you go. A little cutie. And I may put little pieces of cork bark in here. I just wasn't sure what I was getting and what I was going to be setting up. No. Oh, that was dumb. No, you're going this. No, wrong way. Oh, boy. And I don't know if everybody can hear that, but that's Lily snoring in the background. She's a fixture in my podcast sometimes. Oops. Startled myself. All right, here we go. Oh. No. There we go. And I don't know if you can see it. Right in there. So, yep, there we go. So that is Cotstetliana, Tetlana species Puebla. Gorgeous name. I like Puebla. I can't speak the other part. We're going to try to use these. I will do. The other thing was with the label maker, I couldn't do all the labels ahead of time because I wasn't sure what I was going to be getting. Put that right in there. And she'll probably burrow right in there, so I won't be able to see her, and that will drive me insane. Next up, we are going to do Haplopelma species Bakma. And we're going to pick one of these as a burrowing species and use it moist. And this is wet substrate to begin. We mixed all the substrate last night. Actually, let me just do this. These are the ones I'm not sure. Depending how big this is, I might give it a smaller enclosure. I have my O. Philippinus are in ones about this big, and it's so much easier to spot them. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, okay. That was a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh, this Bakma's got some size. All right. Switching gears. All right, we're just going to go cap that. And Bakma's now going on this one. And we're going to give this little guy a starter burrow. It's not an exact science, folks. And this is the moment where I realize I don't have my little thing that I usually do the rehousings in.
Oh, your little plastic bin
Yeah, I just realized that. I don't know if you can see that one in there. Yeah, we put it under the light. Pretty good size. Lily, holy moly.
She's dreaming.
Lily, wake up, sweetie. Dear God. This is now anybody that listens to the podcast, the majority of my edits when I stop and have to stop recording is because she's doing that in the background. That's Lily, our old girl, who's probably 13, 14.
15.
Maybe 15. Maybe 30.
I don't think she's 30.
Have you looked at her?
She kind of looks like she's 30.
No, look at you. I'm going to poke you in your bum. Did you get a shot of that?
Oh, let me zoom in.
All right. Some of these will be the last time we see them for a while.
Perfect.
There you go. All right. Haplopelma species Bakma has been housed. 3 down and a whole lot of them to go. We probably won't do all of these on film because I'm guessing people are going to get really tired of watching this, so we'll do the majority of them. All right, this one's Pseudohopalopus species Columbia. Very excited about these. I love my Pseudohopalopus species blues. Gorgeous spiders. All right, so Pseudohopalopus species Columbia. And these are the ones that are teeny tiny, right?
I think they're 1/8 of an inch, and they're going to be a little purpley, hopefully. So
Well, they won't be purpley yet.
they won't be purpley. No,
I'm not going to
no.
even see it. This is where I realize I need glasses. Oh boy. All right, here we go. Oh my lord.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Oh my.
so tiny.
All right, so switching gears. These are not going to get rehoused because there's no way I'm going to be able to spot this one in here. So I got to get into something smaller. So what we'll probably do is set up in something like this with minimal substrate in the bottom. This trick I've been doing now is I'm putting some sphagnum and a little bit of substrate so you can kind of keep track of them in the sphagnum moss. But I'm not going to go ahead with that one because it is so, I don't know if it's, hold on, I'll put it under here. Can you see it under there? That speck that you may be thinking is dirt or poop, that's actually the spider. So for those who say that the little ones freak them out, so we're just going to move that one aside, and we're going to take this right off of here, and we'll figure something. This would probably be a good enough container for it because I'd be able to track it, but that thing is literally the size of a grain of dirt. All right, let's do Brachypelma amelia. How big are those? Please tell me like 5 inches. Just kidding.
I was going to say definitely not 5 inches.
Oh no, those are good size. Oh wow. Yeah, I'll get under the light. I'll hide my gnarly thumbnail I chewed on all day. It's a good size one.
Perfect.
Actually, I might put it in one of these. I have extras. And I am embarrassed to say that I don't have a B. amelia. As a matter of fact, I did like a Brachypelma genus review, and I got called on it a couple times. Like, I can't believe you don't have one. There you go.
Oh, he's so cute.
Let's see if I can get right in there. There you go. Nope. Nope. My fat fingers. Oh, dog fart. Sorry.
I don't think these people are going to know the dog fart.
No, well, when I start throwing up,
That's
there, I gotta
chewy.
explain that. It's bad. All right, there we go. Oh, my lord. That's the amelia. Getting closer to completing my brachy collection. Oh, my lord. That is stinky. Where did I put the B. amelia thing?
It's on a thing.
No. All right. Well, this one's taped on, so what I'm going to do is put this on top. Put it over there. So let's do a couple more because I know this we'll probably trim this one only because, well, maybe we won't. Some people seem to like the longer ones. All right. Now one of the ones I was really excited about, Phormictopus cochleus vorax. My buddy Mark got one of these and shot me an Instagram message a while back, asked me about them, and I was so jealous. And I had to play it off. Oh, look at that. A beauty. So I'm going to put those in one of these, I think. No. Scratch that. Bigger one. Now with Phormictopus, all of mine have done some burrowing right off the bat, so anybody that picks these up, expect some burrow. I'm assuming they'll be burrowing. Yeah. I'm so excited to be adding another Phormictopus species to my Phormictopus collection.
Snail-eating species.
Yeah, these are the ones that eat land snails, but they will eat regular crickets and other insects. Aww. So cute.
So cute.
And away you go. Boom. I don't know if you can see it. I'll say her, because I desperately want a female, but in there. And then,
You on that one?
I do not.
Okay.
That would be later on. Mystery spider. Toilet spider part 2.
It's a bathroom spider.
The
not a
bathroom
toilet
spider. Toilet spider. All right, and then we will do Hopalopus are going to go. We'll do, because I got a funny feeling people are going to ask me about them. Where are the, oh, here we go. By Rupees, Seymour-Roxygorum. Seymour-Roxygorum by Rupees. These are highly, I actually had to give a lot of thought before acquiring these, and I'm praying they're like super large. Oh, yeah, those are well established. I don't think you can see that. Pretty good size. Yeah. Which one are we going to put there? I think we're going to put those in this one. And yeah. Oh. I'm having a terrible time with this stuff. Oh, there you go. Made it easier. Oh, well, there's a good shot of it. No, that doesn't get any. Oh, nope, nope. And I spoke too soon. Now, what is your deal, dude? There we go. All right. Beautiful little one. There we go. Hopefully that'll do some burrowing and some eating. So we'll probably stop there because I think the most of them are repeats or ones that I've done before. We do have Idiothelli Mira, and I will try to get some footage of those because I haven't raised those in a while. My last one was mature male, and I'm really excited to have those back again. But just an amazing haul. So thank you to Billy, obviously, who's standing here holding the camera, and thank you to Tanya. Just can't wait to grow these guys up. Some of these I'm like really excited about. And part of it is, honestly, I love doing the care sheets. I love, now I feel like I've done this long enough that I not as reluctant to pick up species that there isn't a lot of information on. I have no problem being kind of a guinea pig and sharing how to take care of them. Hopefully it goes successfully because I really don't want to do a bunch of update videos where Tom's Big Spiders killed off a bunch of rare species. So fingers crossed, I think it'll go really well. But there we go, my birthday haul, very, very cool. And now we will probably cut the camera and I will go ahead and rehouse the rest of these. All right, so that species that I couldn't pronounce by Rupees, Seymour-Roxygorum. We'll go with Seymour-Roxygorum. I've been practicing a little bit. Hopefully I'm in the ballpark with that one. Again, didn't have a lot of time to practice it before this video because I had no idea I was getting one. And truth be told, there is obviously some controversy around these guys, which made me very reluctant to get any, but I have to now. Goal will be to grow them up and hopefully do some breeding in the future, and hopefully some of the mess behind them will get cleared up in the interim. As for the rest of the species, very excited again. I got some really cool ones there that I can't wait to grow up. And those Pseudohopalopus species, Columbias, are so tiny, it's frightening. So for those of you that have made comments about being scared about keeping the super tiny ones, just know these guys are stressing me out. I can barely see them in those enclosures, but what I've been feeding them is some springtails, and they seem to be eating and doing okay. The rest of them are getting pre-killed, and they're eating just fine. So let's hope we can grow these up, do some husbandry videos in the future. One thing I've been trying to do is get video of all of my spiders throughout their growth. So, for example, if I get slings in, get some sling videos, hold on to them, get some juvenile videos, hold on to them, and then when they get to be adults, I can do husbandry videos and show the growth rate all the way through, which I think will be pretty cool. So anyway, huge thank you to Billy, my lovely wife, who has been amazingly supportive in this hobby, and this was a huge and awesome birthday gift for her. And of course, thank you to Tanya and the Fear Not Tarantulas team for such an awesome box of goodness. I truly appreciate it. So that'll do it for this one. As always, if you want to subscribe, very much appreciated. You can click the little circle right up there. If you'd like to check out more videos, see what I'm about, you can find them over here. As always, I answer all comments, so feel free to leave a comment. If you take the time to comment, I'll take the time to respond. Do know it can take me a couple days, though, because I tend to get a lot of them. That'll do it for this one. Hope to see you guys all next time.